How's it going, everybody? David Hedge here, House Hedge Gaming, and today we are unboxing the collector's edition for Roxley Games' newest game, Excalibur. Now, this is a game that Cyndi, Hannie, and I were able to take a look at Gen Con last year. We went to their event, and all I gotta say is that this definitely lives up to the hype. This is a really gorgeous box right off the bat, and they have the metal swords, which I can't wait to see the other two. And they're actually doing Iron Clay's steel editions for the brass Kickstarter, which I'll actually be putting that in the description below so you can check that out because they're doing a new line of the brass games uh, coming up in just a little bit, which I knew the Kickstarter is getting ready to come up soon for that one. But today we're going to bust this open, see what's inside. And I've already started a little bit because, of course, I'm going to cheat on this because, well, I don't want you to see me struggle with plastic, which apparently I do a lot. If I shake the camera, I do apologize. So far, plastic, the wrappings will always get me. I just got to concede to that. All right, so I'm going to unbox this here or unwrap it. And like I said before, like the artwork on this is just amazing right off the bat. It's Manny Tremblay and all. They do a great job with the artwork. Love what they do with Dice Throne. They were doing stuff with like Wonderland's War and everything, but this is just real nice. Let's see, can we get this sword from the box here? Actually, it might be this way. See, I was going to do the weird thing and try to do it that way. Oh wow. Yeah, this is heavy duty. I love this, and there's 3 swords that actually make up your play area in the game itself. So having this right off the bat, yeah, this is really nice. Great detail on this. Um, A plus on them. Like that's really cool. All right, now the big question is how to break into this box, which I think is it just slides off. Okay, cool. I thought it was like one of those to unfold. So yeah, so I will never be able to figure out boxes. All right, but let's take a look. Okay, so we got like a little thing here. Dearest Roxy supporter, we appreciate you supporting our team with your purchase of Excalibur. A special thank you to our Kickstarter backers who helped inspire several gold characters. Roxy is a small team of passionate creators. Without solid and reliable fans like you, we could never make games this awesome. For that, we are deeply grateful, and we hope you have as many good times with this game as we have, the team at Roxley. Um, it won't go through checked baggage. I have to go through checked baggage only and keep this cardboard sheet. So pretty cool on that. I do like it that it does give you the, yeah, you're not getting to travel with this anytime soon. If you got the collector's edition like we did, because the swords will definitely not make it through TSA. All right, so let's go ahead and see here. We got the other 2 swords. So we had Excalibur on the front. This one is Erendite. Cool. And then this one is uh, Galatine. All right, so we got those 3 different swords. And, like, hold on. We just got, I just realized the hilts, the different handle types. Like, excellent job. God, that's really good. All right, so we have in the box, you have your game setup. Pick a start player at random, give them the crown. So somebody's going to be the ruler, I guess. Find the 2 key chips, Excalibur and the Cursed Blade, set them in front of the core crown holder. Spread all our chips face down on the table and mix them up to form a pool of chips called Avalon. The crown holder turns their 2 chips, Excalibur and Cursed Blade, face down, then adds face down chips from Avalon if necessary until they have a total of 1 chip per player. At 2 players, add no chips since you already have 2 chips. Mix up these face down chips and deal 1 to each player as their starting chip. Place the blade replicas in Avalon, dividing Avalon's chips into 3 roughly equal regions. And then you have the reverse side that gives you the rules of the game. Which the rules for this looks very simple. The goal is when the game ends, whoever has the Excalibur chip is the winner, taking the crown and becoming ruler. All others must grovel before their new monarch. That's going to be Cyndi. All right, gameplay. Each game is played over several rounds until the chips in Avalon are nearly gone. Each round has 5 steps. 1. Draw. Each player with fewer than 4 chips must simultaneously draw chips from Avalon until they have 4 in hand. Then play. Players simultaneously pick 1 chip from their hand to play, concealing it into their extended fist. Reveal. Players simultaneously open their fists to reveal their play chips, and resolve. Beginning with the crown holder and going clockwise, each player resolves their played chips effect. Immediately trash a resolved chip face down in the box so the table knows which chips are still in play. And pass. The crown holder passes it to the player to their left for the next round. Alright, and at all times, if any one region of Avalon is empty, then the current round becomes the final round. Okay, well, that's pretty cool. Tips for your first game: table talk is part of the game. Ditch the cursed blade. The final round is key. You can control the game's end. If you have Excalibur, consider emptying a region to force the game ending. And timing conflicts are always resolved in turn order. All right, that's pretty simple enough. All right, so we have the glossaries here. It tells you all different characters that there are. There's, as you can see, there's a lot of different characters. You have everybody from King Arthur, the Black Knight, uh, Kalia, the Cursed Blade, of course, Excalibur, the Fisher King, Galahad, Gawain, Uther, a thief. You can be a spy, a spirit, Robin of Roxley. Uh, that's cool. You got Percival, Morgana, Mordred, Merlin. So if you're in the King Arthur's court medieval fair, this is a game right up your alley. And there's more than enough here for all of the all the players. And then you have the legendary tales of each of the characters here, so you can get a little bit of background. You have the crown. Again, nice. Like this is. Hold on, I could do this. Like steel. Like I actually have a ring that could fit. Uh, but this is real nice. So this is the first player marker here. Excellent job again. I love the craftsmanship. And then we have the chips. Let's open these up and see. And I love that the plastic tray is a little bit heavier duty plastic, which is good. I think it's definitely needed for this game. So let's go ahead and take these out so we can see here. And of course I had some just run all over the place. All right, so these right here, very well made. Definitely wooden chips, which is pretty cool. It definitely make the game a whole lot heavier if all these were steel chips, like for the swords. All right, but like here we have the Baroness. Draw 2 and trash 1 non-sword chip. So these are the ones you're going to be playing throughout the game. You have the Spirit. At once, everybody steals 1 in one direction. So you get the steel player's chips. Let's see here. Let me see if I can scoop this up a little bit. Make it a little bit easier to go over some of these. We have Mordred. Peek at a hand, then you may swap hands. So you can actually try and get the Excalibur here. Merlin, take all swords. Target steals 1 from you. So you're able to get both the swords, but hopefully your opponent will get the cursed blade. Merchant, draw 2 or steal 2, then return 1. So be able to get more selection out of Avalon and everything. We have the Peasant, draw 1 and steal 1, then return 1. Again, all the artwork on this looks amazing, by the way. The Priest, draw 2. If you drew a sword, shout huzzah. I will never be able to draw huzzah. That'll be Cyndi. I got the Peasant, Artisan. Artisan, draw 2 or steal 2, then place 2 in Avalon. So you get to try to manipulate where the sword is. Thief, steal 1 from 2 different players. And then of course we have the Thief. All right, so we have Gawain. Command a player to give you a sword. Cool. If they don't have the sword, then you know what's going on. Fisher King, which is permanent, may flip to stop steals on you. So this will be able to help protect you. Percival, turn over 4 in Avalon, take 1, turn 3 back. All right, so you got a little more choice in that one. Let's see here. What else we got? We got the Peasant still. Black Knight. Okay. Black Knight, where are your arms, dude? I guess I'll find that out later. Uh, on reveal, flip 2 times. If any checks, take 1 played chip. Alright, so any green chip. Alright, so any, I guess any green chips? I guess we'll figure that out here in play. Okay. The indicated chip is flipped like a coin toss. It lands face up. Okay, so face up is considered green. Okay, cool. Alright, so we got the spirit again, the priest, Robin of Roxley. Steal 1, repeat until your hand has 7 chips. So you're going to be able to take some chips from people there. Again, we got the thief, Kalia. Up to 2 chosen players trash all male chip. Okay, cool. So that'll help get rid of a bunch of characters in here. Merchant, we have Guinevere. Swords held out face down. Mix 2 in 1 region. So you'll be able to do some manipulation there with the swords. Alright, peasants. We got a bunch of those here. Let me actually see if I can put these in here while I'm going. It makes more sense to try and do that if I'm able to. Alright. See here. Artisan, Morgana. Oh, I like that one. Draw 2. You may play one of those 2 chips. Alright, nice. We have the spy. Peek in a hand and show one chip from it. Cool. So you can maybe able to, like I said, there's a lot of ways to manipulate in this game. Because you got to try and make sure you're the last person to have Excalibur. So it's going to be really cool to see how this will unfold in gameplay. The Green Knight. Take all swords. Simple enough. We have good selection of everything here. Let's see if we can get some of the other ones. Lady of the Lake. All players pass hands in one direction. That can cause some issues right there. Lancelot. On reveal, flip all played chips and trash. Wow. All right, so basically A chips land on the backside here. They're done for. They get trashed. Of course, that's Lancelot right there. Uther. All swords are passed in one direction. So you can tell who might have Excalibur, who might have the cursed blades. Alright, let's see. We got a few more knights here to discover. And of course, we'll have the swords we have as well. Sir Galahad. On reveal, protect 1 chip for the round. So that means that they can't mess with it, which is really good. We have more peasants. Artisan. Alright, Excalibur. Can't be played in this sword to win. Alright, so that's the main objective right there. Thieves, and then we have the cursed blade. Can't be played in with this sword and lose. So you definitely want to stay away from the cursed blade. And then we have, I think the last one here that I've seen is author. So we have author and a squire sword. All right, author. Each sword is held face down. Steal 1. So author's going to try and get the sword of Excalibur. And the squire sword can't be played a useless sword unless ... So this is basically a make sure you have 3 swords in the game to where you won't know where the Excalibur is unless you can track it down really quick. But that's everything we got from this Kickstarter. All I gotta say is this one's another home run for Roxley Games. I think this is a great addition to the House Hedge Gaming library, and we can't wait to play this. Hopefully, we should be able to get a playthrough on this at some point in the near future. But I really do. All of us here at HHG, like with Cyndi, Hannie, and I, we're all big fans of Roxley Games, and we had a great time last year at Gen Con. Hopefully, we can do it again soon. But this, we can't wait to get on the table. But thank you all so much for checking out this video. If you like it, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and let everyone know the House Hedge Gaming is here for all of your gaming needs. But until next time, everyone, stay safe and take care, my friends.